Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's B. Avery here for another episode of Just My Opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you like the video, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to reach 30,000 subscribers. I am not close, but I'm not far, but I can really use your help. So with this episode, I know it's been a minute. As we're all quarantining at home, we're all binging, streaming, all that stuff. We got this Black AF, Black as fuck. That's what it stands for, of course. Everybody knows that by the creator Kenya Barris. And it has sparked I don't know if I want to use the word controversy, but it has sprung a lot of discussion amongst the community. Some people like it, some people hate it, some people probably have never heard of it before. I initially saw the trailer and I thought it was stupid as hell. I was like, that does not look interesting at all. I am not going to check it out. And I wasn't for a while. I know a number of other people saw it. Other critics out there, some of my friends saw it. Hey, it's funny, I like it. Some people said it was crap. Some people that I just knew were going to say was crap actually end up liking it. And I'm just like, man, I'm hearing mixed reviews. I don't know what to think. It's better to go in yourself, just, witness yourself and, give your own thoughts. So I did not watch the whole season. I did watch the first episode. That's all I'm going to be talking about right now. And guys, I thought this first episode was an absolute hot piece of garbage trash. That not only that, the trash to where you're taking it out and it busts the bottom of the trash bag and gets all over the place. As you're on your way to work late on a Monday morning, it's all on your hand. You got to wash it. It was that bad. Now, I'm not trying to be funny or facetious, sarcastic, or anything like that. And I am not going to bring out the bleach in this video or the thumbnail. Who am I? But I don't think it would be fair for me to do that if I didn't watch the whole series, because just like movies, they can start out horrible and end like it's a cinematic masterpiece. We've seen it happen a ton of times before. So I don't know. This is an 8-part series, but this first episode was trash. The first thing, so we got Kenya Barris, right? It has been brought to my attention that this, of course, I know he's the creator of Blackish, Mixish, and Grownish. I do not watch the shows consistently, but I have seen a couple of episodes. I don't think I've ever seen anything of Grownish or Mixish, but Blackish, yes. And I liked it. I don't think I've ever watched an episode and was like, I didn't like that episode. That was trash. Anthony Anderson is a great talent. I've also heard that this is somewhat of like a Curb Your Enthusiasm, a show I've heard of before, but I've never seen that show either. So I don't know what to compare it to as far as, your sense of humor, what this person likes versus this person, etc. But this is a reality / documentary mockumentary to where, this is Kenya Barris playing his real self in real life. Like, hey, congratulations on the Netflix deal. It's like breaking the fourth wall. So I just have to preface, that with, my thoughts, my review of this to give you my level of understanding. And I still don't understand. Because it's just not funny. I did not enjoy this. I did not have a good time. I was not entertained, whether I understood it or not, because I just don't think, I get the joke. The first thing that I just don't like about this episode or the show is the title, #BlackAF. That is just like the worst title right there. Yes, I understand that it's very clickbaity and will gain attention and as it has, but it's just not a true reflection of what I saw in this first episode. You cannot define black or blackness into one person or one family, but this definitely not it right here. My goodness gracious, the guy, can we get an average, white people in their community, but they have like what 12, 13, 14 million millionaires, like 1.2 million above. We only have 340,000. Yes, it's like 35 plus million of us here in America. But you have this Black AF as fuck show to where this dude right here is mega rich, like it's a reflection of average life. And I'm not finna just sit here and say all black people are poor, or like, oh, we don't got nothing. We don't. No, I'm not saying that, even though there's some truth to it. But it's just like, that's just so. I mean, when I hear a title that says Black AF, I'm thinking, okay, this is going to, kind of wrap up the sum total of the culture of my community. And I didn't see any of that in here. I mean, but the thing about it is the show addresses that, I mean, early on, the daughter that's trying to get into NYU, I believe, she says something like, this is a nice house for a black person or for a black family. But because it's for a black family, that doesn't make it as nice. I get the show is trying to be self-aware on so many levels, on so many different on things, including the title, but it still just fails. Like if I step out the house and I'm trying to go somewhere and I look tacky, it does not matter if I go out on my friends and be like, hey y'all, what's up? Good to see you. I know I look tacky right now. I am self-aware that I am tacky. Let's still have a good time. It doesn't matter. I'm still tacky, looking like a damn fool when I'm stepping out, just because they're making this, like, they're self-aware of what they're trying to do. It's just like still doesn't work for me. And I just don't like the character. I mean, like, some people are arguing back and forth, just saying like, hey, this is not like a real reflection of Black American life. Well, in the show's defense, it's a reflection of his life. So if this is the life that he lives and he's like, hey, I want to tell a story about me, I get it. And I can't argue with it. I can't argue with that there. However, it's still just not an entertaining show, and I don't like this character where he's being real or fake, because he's just whining the whole time, whining about how much money he is and his status. It's like, oh my God, I mean, I'm just in this dilemma right here because I'm trying to go over here and do this, but then they don't understand me. But then when I do this right here, it's just, I just can't win, man. You're forcing this upon me, and I'm just like, I don't know. That's just something that I don't find appealing. I did not find, his character. He's the main guy. It's just nothing that there were a few moments to where I did laugh. When the valet outside of the Sunday brunch, he's like, oh, that's your car or whatever. He's like, man, you can get away with that. But if I try to get away with it, everybody would just think that I have like a little dick. That was funny. And later on in the episode, to where they had the one daughter that was blurring out the face, and then the older daughter tried to get her father to sign the waiver to blur out the face or whatever. And that little exchange, that dialogue right there, he's like, hey, does she know that I'm signing this? Will she know? And it's like, Dad, I'm doing this. He was like, no, F that. I laughed right there. But other than that, the dialogue between everyone else and all the characters, I thought it was trash. The wife, I forgot her name, old dude daughter that nobody knew that she was black, Rashida Jones. At one point she's like, buy this car right now, or if you don't buy this car, I'm gonna go fuck somebody right now. And I'm just like, that's just not funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you're saying this in front of your daughter. There's another scene to where the father is calling his daughter like a dickhead and just talking about, your people, black. It's just like, this show is trying too hard instead of just being natural and organic. And that's just the main thing that I just don't like about it. I mean, even when it comes down to the editing, there was a line of dialogue and they cut to a bunch of black people in the street talking about freaky, fresh, fun, Susie, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, going back and forth without it. And I'm just like, what is going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they trying to do? What audience are they trying to reach? Because you're not reaching me, you're pushing me away. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think, that's what you're trying to do. I just didn't like this episode. I mean, even when new characters come onto the show, they try to have some fancy graphic on the side where they get a profile. They call one of their sons like a moist towelette. I mean, I just did not like anything that had to do with this show. Towards the beginning, they tried to drop some history as far as Sunday best or whatever. Great information that's valuable. Anyone needs to know that if they're concerned. That's great, and I like that. But it just kind of felt shoehorned in. It didn't feel natural. And even around that time in the episode where Kenya Barris's character is complaining about his life, it's like, seriously, his assistant and his wife like sat down literally like they're in class. and he's just trying to teach it to him. You know, just like, oh, this is the experience. So, well, first of all, this is so unrealistic, because if you are married to your wife and y'all been married for this long and have these kids at this age, she should already understand that, dude. She would already understand that mindset while y'all in the dating phase, but y'all are, what, 10, 15, 20 years into your marriage, and y'all are talking like y'all are having a conversation like this is like month number 6 or something like that. That doesn't make any sense, you know? And like, the whole white gaze thing, it's just like, it was a mess. Like, I just wasn't feeling this at all. Like, I don't know. You know, they talked about, you know, trying to impress white people, you know, black people do that, the whole white gaze thing. I mean, even like, I didn't even like some of the camera angles when they were trying to shoot this documentary type thing, because usually like a reality show, the camera is the view as if you're in the room, as if you're on location, like if you're one of the roommates or whatever. But that didn't feel that way. The way they were shooting their camera angles and this thing felt like a creepy pedophile or something, like a peeping Tom, somebody peeking around the corner trying to catch somebody masturbating or something like that. I don't know. I didn't like it. I wasn't feeling it or whatever. But I mean, even towards the end, you had the white people in the restaurant talking about so litty, so lit, you know, and like, you know, and it's like the little outro scene, you know, we may argue amongst ourselves, but if you come after me and my family, we will do this. It's like, stop it. Like, no one does that. I mean, seriously, where did that even, like, I know what it is, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think I've ever in my life seen any black person do that ever. Seriously. I don't think, I mean, I would look at them crazy, like, what are you doing? Unless they were just being stupid, playing around, but I don't know. And I look, it wasn't, I just fucking hate white people. It just wasn't a good show to me. It wasn't, I don't know. I mean, but people said they liked it. And should I keep watching it, guys? Should I push on through? I have a lot of catching up to do because my videos have been lax, but I don't want to waste my time with this. But if enough of y'all say, B, the first episode was trash, but man, if you stick in there, bro, it gets much better. You know, I may push through, but I really was not feeling this. Yeah. So guys, that is just my opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, please go ahead and give me that thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. And look me up on social media, guys. But again, before you go, I do appreciate it. Don't forget to always chase your dreams, because I'm chasing mine. My name is Brandon Keith Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace.